Well, I think that heading into the season, when we sat down and we wanted to evaluate what our goals were going to be for the season, our first goal and first thing that we wanted to accomplish was to win Rookie of the Year.
Well, first from a team perspective, we're looking at an organization that had never run a nationwide program full season. So the first thing we had to do was establish ourselves as a contender, as an organization that could run up front in the nationwide series. And we had to start from nothing virtually and build that program up with the right people, the right process, and then we had to find the right driver.
When you set out at the beginning of the season, you make goals for a reason. You've got to keep those goals in mind. And if you don't, you're gonna lose sight of those. And not only are you gonna lose sight of those, but it's gonna be even harder to gain any other goals that you've got and be able to accomplish those. So it's really nice when you can set a goal, you can meet it, and check that one off the list. And once you can do that, then you can go on and set other goals for yourself. I think over the course of this year, in the 30 races that we've already completed, I think the biggest thing for us has just been patience, number one. And no matter how good you think you are, how good equipment you think you've got, you always find little things that you can always improve on.
Our focus really is, as we looked at it, and Michael Nelson's a big part of that process as well. And every Monday they sit down and they go through exactly what transpired the weekend before. But as we looked at it, the difficult thing for all of us, it came down to patience. Being able to have the patience. And that patience is the thing that's going to pay off for you day in and day out. And it's very difficult for someone that's used to running up front to be patient, to know that the race is going to come to them, or that, hey, it's my first time here. This is probably all I'm going to get out of this.
Learning the new racetracks has been really important. We've been able to accomplish that. We've been to the majority of the racetracks now that we're going to go to at least once, maybe not twice. And so I think that was our biggest hurdle over the course of the year, is learning the racetracks. But the one main thing that I would say ties it all together has definitely been the patience part of it. I think, going into 2010, finally going to get a teammate, which I think, for us is going to be extremely important. You look at the teams that run well, and typically it's multiple car teams, whether it's on the Cup side or it's on the nationwide side. So to have a teammate going into next year, to have somebody that we can go into the truck and trailer after practice is over, we can debrief, we can all be on the same page, and I think that's all kind of stuff that we don't have right now.
In stock car racing, typically you don't have any data to look at. The only data you have is what the driver tells you. And now he's got another piece of data to look at, and somebody that's really been there in that series longer. He's had success, and he can help build Justin's confidence to a whole nother level.
We had a teammate earlier in the year this year with Parker Kligerman, and Chris carried the crew chief on that deal, and Chad worked really well together. Parker and I worked together, and at the end of the day, we made our race team as a whole stronger. And that was one race. So to have 35 races next year, where we're going to have somebody there that can help us out, especially with Brad being as extremely talented as he is, and being, having the experience of being on the Cup side next year, I think that it's really, really going to help out a lot. And I'm looking so forward to it, because I think it's really going to help our program as a whole. Well, I think over the course of 2009, we definitely feel like that we've been successful. There's still a lot of goals that we want to meet. Number one is a win, and we want to get that win. We've got a lot of racetracks coming up that we feel like, we're getting better at. So we're just, we're going to give it 110% all the way through the rest of the year. We're going to do everything that we've been doing, and it's going to take the right place, the right time. And luck is definitely when preparation meets opportunity. And we have the preparation, we just need the opportunity to present itself. And I think once we can do that, hopefully we can get into victory lane and accomplish the rest of the goals that we have, as not only as a driver or as a crew member, but as a team as a whole.